Hello, konnichiwa. This is Setsuna and welcome back to Your Turn to Die Death Game by Majority, Chapter 2, Part 1, Day 1, Afternoon. So far we've cleared 2 attractions. We cleared one last episode with Reiko, got 30 of her tokens, and then we did our discussion time with Kana, where we got to learn about her backstory, why she wears her bucket, and how her relationship was. We learned that she's adopted. And then we came to the newly found medical office with Safalin, since Gin got hurt doing an attraction with Keiji. So yes, that is where we are now. Alright, so let's talk to Safalin. Safalin is looking my way. Please take it easy. Oh, I will. Okay, is there anything we can tap around here? A first aid kit with medical supplies. Alright, and how are you guys doing? Keiji is tending to Gin's wounds. It's lighter than I thought. Does it hurt, Gin? It doesn't, but I want to have Big Sis Sarah heal it for me. Meow. Well now, got me in a sore spot. A wound like this should be fine, just being washed in water and bandaged. I have a salve that speeds up cellular repair, so if you use that as well, it will more quickly. Sure, that's not dangerous. I wonder if the salve is just her tears. Understood. Please look at this. Yeah, Safalin cut her own hand, making it bleed. So we know that Safalin is not a doll. So that's 2 out of 4 of the dolls that we've met, the Floor Master dolls, are dolls. Or are not dolls, confirmed so far. And then we'll learn later about the other 2. And you use it like so on the bleeding area. See, it isn't dangerous, is it? Huh. Proving it with your own body, eh? Got it. Yeah, so I feel like Safalin would know that what she's doing is giving us a hint that she's not a doll. So maybe she wants us to know. I have a feeling that Safalin wants us to find the secret of everything, but also maybe not. I don't know. She's a mystery. I hope she comes up later on in Chapter 3, Part 2. And oh, it's gone now, but a second ago, before, I'm assuming Keiji used the salve on Gin, but we could see that Gin was bleeding. So that shows us that Gin is also human. Thank goodness. So, there we go. We've seen almost all of the characters bleed. Actually, well, no we haven't, but all of the characters, the only 2 characters that don't have a death are these 2, Keiji and Gin, as of Chapter 3, Part 1b. But at least we know that Gin, at this point, does bleed and is therefore most likely a doll. Or not a doll. Can we talk to Swan again? Swan is looking my way. Please take it easy. Absolutely. How are you guys doing now? Gin and Keiji are talking in whispers. Mr. Policeman, Mr. Policeman. What's up? Is it okay to give Big Sis Sarah this? Meow. What is it? No, better not give her that. I wonder what they're talking about. Do you have something for me? Meow, it's nothing, woof. Well that's pretty suspicious. I feel like the innocent Sara yeah, she'd look at what he hit. This will be the happier outcome, I'm sure. Show me that, Gin. No, I can't, Wolf. Come on, please. In his hand was... Oh, it's the thing Big Bro Joe had, Wolf. The dog keychain he always kept in his breast pocket. The one I gave Joe. I picked it up then, Wolf. Yeah, this dog keychain, I forget if I've mentioned this earlier on in the Let's Play, but in the manga it's shown that like Sara gives this to Joe because Ryoko wanted to add an arcade, and then In the manga, Sara actually has a matching one that's a cat, a black cat that she wore on her, but it fell out when she was kidnapped. I didn't want the kidnappers to take it, meow. Sorry, Wolf. Hallucinations worsened by 30. Oh. Gin, you did well. Is it okay if I take this? You're glad, meow? Aww. Yeah. This is precious to me. Thank you, Gin. Aww. Thank goodness, meow. No helping it, I guess. Yeah. Ah. Cute. So cute. Yeah. It's too bad since, yeah, Keiji knows that our hallucination will worsen if we saw something like this. I would love to see like a Keiji episode come out later where it shows us how he dealt with his trauma, like post the traumatic event. Because I'd love to see more of like Megumi and yeah, like what the aftermath was after that horrifying event. Ugh. What's that all of a sudden? A hallucination? Gotta ignore it. Well, we've traded game, so let's leave. Right. If you get hurt, please come back again. Got it, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We'll make use of it again. There's no reason to thank her, meow. It's because of these guys we're getting hurt, Wolf. Apologies. Let's go, you two. We left the medical office behind. Perfect. And now, day 1 night. Wow. So much happens in one day. Reiko's glancing at me to call me over. I wonder what it is. Okay, well first let's take a look at it now. How strange. It's even night outside these windows. Getting that wound healed made me hungry, meow. Should I ask for stuffed peppers? I hate peppers, meow. Aw, that's cute. I love how much that Gin and Keiji are hanging out together. It's sweet. We'll talk to Reiko, but first let's... Oh. These two are investigating. There's wood fragments here too. I wonder if the weapon Soul got hit with was taken from here. Hey, can we rest a little? We'll hardly get any exploring done if we keep resting so much. Aw. Kana really is like almost like being the big sister, like pulling so along. And it's sweet how like Kana is very serious about figuring out who hit So the second time, even though it was most likely So doing it to himself. Okay, and nothing else here. Now's not the time for attractions. Okay, guess not. Then we'll talk to Reiko. 1 second, wait for me, sis. Okay, and what are you doing here, Alice, with your beautiful legs crossed? Feet out. Sarah Chidoan. What of Reiko's tokens? I want to see what he says if I haven't gotten them yet. Seems you're having more trouble than your earlier statement would belie. Yes, but I will definitely collect them. Understood. I'll also prepare myself mentally. Aww. Well, let's give you her tokens. I obtained them. I got them for you. Huh? So fast? I fulfilled my end of the promise. Now it's your turn, Alice. Hold on, please. I need more time to mentally prepare. Then I'll hand these over first. Tell me when you're ready. Handed Alice 20 Reiko tokens. Got it. I've taken them. I am a man and shall not flee. Oh. My heart isn't ready yet. Please give me some more time. Oh. Okay. So we went to the relaxation room, our bedroom. Anything in here? Nothing of note. Okay. Oh, let's go to the lobby and bedroom monitor room. Okay, and I did look back at my footage and saw that I did talk about all of these with Mishima. So, no need to cover that. This monitor is broken. Photo of Reiko. All of them are there. Oh, strange light slash... I guess that's a vent. Up above. I wonder what could be up there. Price exchange. I'm sure there's nothing new here. Yeah. Okay. And then I guess... the medical office. Right. I forgot about this. Forgot it happened so soon. Okay, well, first aid supplies, nothing of note. The background changed to look like night here too. Okay, mentally prepare myself. Something is faintly reflected by the glass. Joe is there. I love this. I love the blood splatters. So pretty. Love to use that as a frame. Not again. It's a hallucination. I must just be hallucinating again. Worsened by 20. Oh. Sarah. Why? Why didn't you save me, Sarah? No more. No more of this. How long can I suffer? How long am I going to... I approach the closet, but the hallucination doesn't go away. In fact, I can only see it more clearly. Don't tell me this is... Joe? Aw, long time no see. The normal Joe sprite. I love that the sprite doesn't match up with the pixel art because of the arms, but it's still nice. It's still nice. No complaints. No, he's not reacting. What's wrong with my eyes? What are you doing? Don't go opening doors without asking, please. Safalin. If you need something, please just let me know, and don't go searching around on your own. What is this? Safalin, tell me, what in the world is this? Oh, well, what's in there is a doll. A doll? You must have seen them before as well. A doll of Niskana, a doll of yourself. Come to think of it, I do remember using a doll that looked just like me in the mirror room. Do you remember now? Yeah. What are they for? Are they really dolls? Who made them? Are they really dolls? Yes, intricate dolls copying the smallest details. One at a time, taking considerable effort, these aren't dolls that can be mass-produced. And yet they have one made of Joe. Like, they have a Joe doll, and they also have a Joe AI, despite both of those things not supposed to exist. Since Joe isn't a candidate, but I'm sure they'll be brought up later. Maybe Joe really was a candidate. The more I looked at the doll, I felt it might start moving any moment. It's like Joe really is there. If it pleases you, do you want to borrow it? Don't be ridiculous. Why would want this thing? One of the purposes these dolls were made for is as mental relief. A precious person you can no longer meet. You can talk to them or have them beside you. A doll is a doll. I don't need it. But you're distressed, aren't you? Please be honest, Miss Sarah. You need salvation. You have regrets. If you desired it, you could have joined hands with Joe and escaped together. You gave that up and killed Joe. And you mourn that fact. Stop it. I love her eyes here. Facing Joe Tessuna. That is your only path towards salvation. That's not stubborn, I see. Then just for you, allow me to show you a wonderful function that will make you feel even closer to the star. Quit it, you. Oh yeah, Keiji coming in clutch for the rescue. Isn't that a little too much interference? We were just getting to the good part. Maybe you're not a villain, but you sure are not normal. That's not nice. I apologize. I went too far. I won't speak any more about dolls. However, if I may at least offer a suggestion, I have a device for healing mental wounds. Please, come here before your hallucinations become so intense as to destroy your mind. That is all. Aww. No! Well, so long. No. Are you okay? I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. Can't say I'm surprised. Want to sit down for a bit? Okay. Sarah, did you like Joe? Like? No way. I loved Joe. He was a close friend. I don't know. He's just an acquaintance. He was a close friend. No one else was as foolish, soft-hearted, and cheerful as him. Yeah, I'll bet. He was someone important to you, regardless of liking or love, right? Exactly. He was my world. Yes. Come to think of it, you had someone important to you too, right? You said you'd tell me about it if we survived the main game. I did. It was back when your good old policeman was still in grade school. All I had was a single mother. We weren't affluent. So when I went to visit friends, I had to borrow my mom's errand bicycle. Oh, this is so sweet. Oh, I love this visual too, of Keiji with his mom. Oh, and I'm like, this part also implies that Keiji doesn't have a dad present, at least. Because I think it's implied for most of the characters that all of their fathers are non-existent, or at least they don't know who their biological father is. Like, that's been confirmed with Sarah. Her dad is not her biological father. Don't know about mom. I think that the mom is real, solely based off of hair color. But we know that her dad's not biological. We know that Kana's adopted. With So, it's not exactly clear, but it could be implied that So/Sheen is also adopted. His parents just knew that he had a sister. And then Reiko and Alice, it hasn't really been mentioned at all. But then again, their mom has been mentioned in Your Turn to Shine. In when you're playing as Mishima with Alice's event, as far as I can remember, it's mentioned that Alice's mother, like Alice talks about his mom, pretty much, is what I'm trying to say. But there's no mention of his father. Who else? Gin, again, he's only mentioned his mom. He has mentioned a dad though, being like an alcoholic. But clearly, like in Gin's memory, it's shown that Gin, like, has a deeper connection and loves his mom more. And then who else is there? Like now, well, I guess now isn't a candidate. Mishima, we don't really know anything about his parents, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, I don't know. I just know that, like, in an interview that the YouTuber Retoruto did with Nankidai, a number of years ago, he mentioned this and how, like, all of their parents are kind of ambiguous. It's not clear if they have biological parents, and especially biological fathers. So they're all connected, like all of the candidates are connected in that way, possibly. And Nankidai didn't deny that fact. So, yeah. Anyways, back to Keiji's story. The brakes on it were busted, so one day I fell off and the bike went sailing into the river without me. Aww. The embarrassment of being laughed at by my friend and the pain of losing my mom's dear bicycle got me weeping like nobody's business. I never noticed it. I thought it said like my friends, but it's only one friend. And there on the scene was the friendly neighborhood policeman. He leapt into the river and fished out the bike, and even spent hours at the police box repairing it. Aww, that's sweet. Soaking wet and awkwardly cool. He was my hero. Aww. So he was the person important to you. He's what made me want to be a policeman. I'll never forget it. It's a precious memory. Aww. Thank you very much. I feel like I've learned something about you for the first time, Keiji. Huh? Oh, really? Thank you very much. Don't mention it. Okay, that's the end of that story. You calm down a little? Oh, yes. Thank you very much. See ya. You can always depend on Mr. Policeman. Oh, yes. If we weren't already aware that you were a policeman. Okay, so we can't do anything else in here, so I think we will talk to Riko. Sada, can you come with me for a sec? What is it? Are we going on a date? I found a weird place. Wanted to show you before telling everyone. A weird place? Come on, follow me. Sure. Take me wherever you want. Oh. I love these walls too. I don't know, this eerie, like, pixel art is really cool. What is this place? Told you. Weird, yeah? The most suspicious part is those stairs. There's a vending machine at the top. A vending machine? Ooh, like the first floor. I love the like reoccurring themes too, like how chapter 1 part 1 had vending machines that were part of the puzzle, and then this chapter has it too. I guess Sarah's dad or whoever in Asanoto really likes vending machines. A suspicious vending machine sits at the top of the stairs. There aren't any items displayed inside, and no price is shown either. The power's on. A vending machine with no clear merch or prizes? The hell does it steal, you think? The bill acceptor slot is plugged up. I find it funny that like Asanoto couldn't build their own vending machine, like a vending machine that fits their needs, that only has a coin slot. Like they used an actual vending machine that still had the bill accepting slot. But it looks like you can put in coins. Like tokens? Well, what should we do? Put in some tokens? Hold on a second. I'll put some in, you put some in. Let's not. I'll put some in. I'll try putting some in. Cut it out. Don't worry, Reiko. I'm just gonna use your coins that you gave me. You don't gotta take the risk. Move it. Oh, Reiko. Love. Swiftly inserted a token. Nothing's happening. Another trend that, okay, this trend probably doesn't mean anything, and I'm sorry for constantly interrupting the story, but I guess that's what we're here for. and I'm sure this leads nowhere. It's just a trend that I found, like, that I just thought of. But whoever puts in their token in the vending machine later becomes a doll. Like, Reiko is the one that specifically, she's the one that puts in one of her tokens in the vending machine now, and then later on, after the Room of Lies, she becomes, or she's swapped out with a doll, and then that's like part of the puzzle. And then later, I mean, I guess this only happens when you choose to give Kyutaro the tokens, but he's the only other character that uses this vending machine with its intended purpose of putting in tokens. But he, if you give Kyutaro your tokens during that one trade, he puts in tokens, and later, I mean, of course, that leads to a game over, but in Chapter 3, Part 1, it's revealed that Kyutaro at one point in Chapter 3, Part 1b is switched out with a doll Kyutaro as a part of the banquet game. So, I don't know, that's just interesting. The two characters that supposedly put coins in the vending machine later become dolls. Not because of the vending machine, but just an interesting trend. Maybe one token isn't enough? Yeah, I have a feeling that like coins, maybe vending machines, things like that will come up again in the last part, Chapter 3, Part 2. Seeing as there's this number above it, maybe you have to insert 200 tokens of any kind since they're blue. Huh? Who's gonna earn that many? That better be one goddamn tasty soda. True. Maybe there's no need to worry about it. Got a point. 200 is just unreasonable. No problem ignoring it then. Well, ain't that a relief. Let's ditch this creepy place. Oh, Reiko. I took the token she inserted from the return slot and gave it back to Reiko. Hey, thanks. Let's move it, Sarah. Oh, that's also an interesting, like, moment. I don't know why they'd add that part, but I guess it's just, like, customary. Like, you put in a token. Maybe it's, like, to avoid suspicion from using the vending machine. Like, oh, Reiko's token is in there, which is why. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can come back if we solve the mystery. Besides, it's about time I do an attraction. Word. 200 is written in blue above the vending machine. A suspicious vending machine sits at the top of the stairs. Okay, and then nothing else. Lovely, lovely. You know, this death game is not very wheelchair accessible. All these stairs and the ruined corridor. Anyways, I think we will end off there for now. So what did we do today? We saw the Joe doll, learn about Safalin's machine, and also Keiji's backstory, who the original friendly policeman was. And we got to find the ruined corridor with Reiko, and we spoke with a couple other people. And next episode, we are going to take a look at another attraction, which I have no idea which one we're actually going to do. Because, like last time, I had to do the one with Reiko to get her tokens. But this time, it's up in the air. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. And I hope I will see you again in the next episode. Bye!